for the big man and having to give him half of your paycheck and keep everyone else kept and cared for. $500,000 paintings. There was all kinds of curious Chinese officials there buying up his garbage art, which first show ever, and he's selling Banksy prices. Okay. And our boy, Staten Island's own Scott Lebedo, got a permit, and he went to that gallery and revealed his painting of Hunter Biden. They immediately called the police. Freaked out. I mean, outside of like the corruption and everything, just as a dude, the guy looks like he had some serious fucking parties going down. Like when he first got caught, when Obama was president, I tweeted out, I don't want to live in America where the vice president's son doesn't do cocaine. So as a dude, I'm like, wow, man, you really living the life since your brother died of a brain tumor. But as a tax-paying citizen, I'm not thrilled with this behavior. So let's check out Scott's painting. It's very nice. Where are you here?
Understood.
Oh yeah, 4-0.
Strider 1, you've passed through waypoint
1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 1011, 1012, 1000. Dude, that's not acceptable.
I had to reload it. Sometimes you get a bad click.
That's 1980s internet. Before there was the internet.
Take on the final mission.
I left the art world about 30 years ago because I saw the hypocrisy and the bullshit and the elitism that they only cater to a certain amount, a certain degree of creative people. And those are people that only succumb to the isms of that extreme, radical, left-wing agenda. I happen to be a conservative from Staten Island. Maybe I don't pronounce my R's properly, so I don't fit the mold, and they knew I was never going to fit the mold. And it's disgusting.
That's
For
Biden's
example, what's wrong with the art world? Okay, there are tens of thousands of
has been investigated for corruption before.
that don't get the opportunity that a scam artist like Hunter Biden is getting in a prominent gallery. And that's disgusting. And more artists should be pissed off about this than anything else.
You know what I love about this? Is that he got the permits. Well, he's conforming, Gavin. No, he's making sure that when the cops show up, he's not shooed along. It's very easy to... his permit probably costs $25.
So without further ado, I give you my latest painting. Portrait of a scam artist. Portrait of Hunter Biden.
That's the word scam stern. Portrait of a scam artist.
Visual confirmation on the airbase. Reach destination. Target is eliminated.
This is the guy behind Mac's public house.
Commence the attack. It's time for their wake-up call. The longer it takes, the worse off we'll be. Hurry up, finish him off. All right, let's give him a beating.
Isn't that beautiful?
Fox 2.
I think it's the non-fungible token. Is that what they're called?
You go to the website right now, ScottLebedo.com. The original painting right here is $100,000. And I also have my first NFTs available. Go to my website, ScottLebedo.com. I've got a generous portion of my sales to go to the youth drug addiction program. Because I know Hunter Biden's making a ton of money and he's got a silver spoon and he's already loaded. I don't hear him donate to anything like that. And that's what separates us. ScottLebedo.com. Thank you.
Thank you, Scott. And then we got to do just a brief
If the enemy is still
COVID,
present in large numbers when our ground forces arrive, the mission will be a
there.
failure. Go help our allies.
So do the COVID thing.
Jokes haven't gotten any better.
I did a fast one there. So we've all seen the Gupta on Rogan thing. I don't know, like, going devil's advocate might be kind of more closer because I hate the Chappelle special. It was the black man act. And now I see this going around. I see the dad with the late daughter, and I'm like, why didn't you beat up the guy earlier? Why are you fighting comments? And And then I saw this Joe Rogan thing that
Horse dewormer is not a flattering thing. I get
It's a
that.
lie. It's a lie on a news network, and it's a lie that's a willing. That's a lie that they're conscious of. It's not a mistake.
Yeah.
They're unfavorably framing it as veterinary medicine.
well, the FDA put this thing out. You saw that. Did you see the thing that the FDA put out?
What did the FDA put out?
It was a tweet. It was snarky. I admit it. They said, you are not a horse, you are not a cow, stop taking this stuff. Something like that.
Why would you say that when you're talking about a drug that's been given out to billions and billions of people? A drug that was responsible for one of the inventors of it making the Nobel Prize. A Nobel Prize in 2015.
Yeah.
Yeah, a drug that has been shown to stop viral replication in vitro. You know that, right? Why would they lie and say that's horse
Visual
dewormer?
confirmation on the airbase. Reach destination.
Like, I hate that he didn't
Commence
give
the
him a chance
attack.
to talk.
It's time for their wake-up call.
Here's another little
The longer it takes, the worse off we'll be. Hurry up, finish them off.
All right, let's give him a beating. What about you? Where's Gavin McInnes's episode?
Keep bringing him down.
Where's Milo's episode? Where's Alex Jones's episode? You guaranteed that you were in control of your show when you moved over to Spotify, and then you quickly subdued and destroyed the shows that they found too controversial.
This is it's just a lie. But don't you think that a lie like that is dangerous on a news network when you know that they know they're lying?
Fire
You know that they know
I can't see where the enemies are coming from. It looks like the enemy's air defenses are online. Because they finally decided to wake up.
All right, hey,
Keep up the attack. The sooner we finish this thing, the better.
I'm going so fast. Like I feel like I'm missing.
Okay, that takes care of all the SAM sites.
Your news network lies.
That's the last of our Antiocha. They've all been taken out.
What did they say?
They lie.
What did they say?
That was horse dewormer. First of all, it was prescribed.
Roger that.
Yeah.
If the enemy is still present in large numbers when our ground forces arrive, the mission will be a failure. Go help our allies.
We're taking it. The veterinary medication. Not obviously.
Jokes have gotten any better.
It shouldn't be called that. Wait a minute. Why do we accept
This'll
that
hit.
they were indicating there was people who were doing the vet version? That was the allegation. I've seen no evidence of people taking a horse version of a drug where there's plenty of
Multiple helicopters
shit
spotted.
available.
Do you have a visual on them? Strider 1, I need you to take out those enemies in the LZ.
It's probably, I think what?
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Way more billions of people have taken it.
Can I just go back to what I want to talk about?
Missile in the air.
Does it bother you that the news network you work for out and out lied? Was outright lied
Fox 2,
about me
Fox
taking
2.
horse dewormer?
Strider 1, locked on target.
They got me. Traitor.
We need to immediately destroy anything that'll jeopardize the landing.
They see it as a PR firm, so they have to do damage control.
Target
So,
destroyed.
God just told me this Hitler, by the way, says, we never really said that. It never really happened. They don't teach CRT in schools. This didn't happen.
The
Don't
timing
believe
couldn't be
it.
worse. This puts our delivery staff in danger.
In large part a tongue-in-cheek interview, because it's Joe Rogan and there's lots of you jockeying back and forth.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
He did say something about ivermectin that I think wasn't actually correct about CNN. Ivermectin is a drug that is commonly used as a horse dewormer. So it is not a lie to say that the drug is used as a horse dewormer. That's important, and it is not approved.
All enemy fighters
for
down.
COVID. Correct?
I feel their pain, I really do.
That's correct.
But this
It is not approved for COVID. And you're right. I mean, the FDA even put out a list.
engaged the enemy reinforcements.
They never said
air support.
Joe
Copy that.
Rogan is
We'll
taking
send
a
some your
drug
way.
that is
Pizza guy's in
also
trouble. Let's help him out.
for as a horse dewormer.
It's all right.
He said he's
Those two
taking
OZ and
horse
big shots will take care of them for us.
That's different, Don.
Target eliminated.
Where's the
Great work.
coloration with your slathered up cheekbones blushed? Like, it looks like he's in a Maybelline. What are you talking about coloration? When they discolor his face, Joe Rogan's face to make him look sickly. Oh, yeah.
more than a surprise attack.
Reminding people of a strange sort of message from the FDA.
Picking up an enemy squadron. It must be the reinforcements they called in.
Let's talk about it. Let's jump over to the mailbag.
It's the one with the 3 scratches.
Ryan Shaw!
Target is in range of guns. We still got 3 enemy fighters left. It's not over yet.
Emergency! See the enemy reinforcements! They're stopping us! tower. We need support.
2 remaining.
Got it? You know, it was funny the other day. We were talking about Taneshi Coates.
Everybody stay calm. We called the race.
Was a slave.
Rochester, requesting close air support.
And then was quickly rewarded 5
Strider
acres of
squadron,
land
enemy
by her
reinforcements.
slave
Get some
owner.
goddamn support there
She
now.
was really cool.
The enemy numbers are small. Don't
Wanted
give in.
everyone to know.
Fight until the very end.
One last enemy fighter.
That
takes care of that. Nice work.
That car.
We did it. That's the last of them. We've achieved air superiority.
So why is my wife bothering me about an electrician who is charging
That's it. If we take out those two, we can force our way inside the facility.
So, Taneshi, this is in the notes line. We didn't get to it, but I gotta get to it now.
This is 2-2. We're stuck. We won't be able to capture the base at this rate.
And it's a lot.
Keep your heads down.
It's like, I
3
think
strikes will take care of the enemy.
is an acre. Just how big is 5 acres?
Target's
anyway?
destruction confirmed.
It's 5 football
That air support
fields.
was right on the money.
Wow, that's what his slave
Put the enemy on their
This
heels.
guy wants
Okay,
operations.
start running on the count of 3.
What you have
I get to find and send my
2
booze in
rows of 10 house streets.
There's still quite a few enemies holed up in there.
That's a
However,
fucking
we can't afford to wait any
His
longer.
great slave
Begin the
grandmother
assault.
was
If anyone
rewarded
resists,
an
kill them.
entire neighborhood. Like if your kid grew up, right, and he couldn't
Contact!
leave
2
those
o'clock!
5 acres,
Go!
he'd have a
Go!
great childhood.
Fire!
Okay. You want a cookie?
Tear
So
down that
if we
barricade.
do have reparations, Taneshi, we get $0. You may have to actually pay back some. Right?
How'd it go? This is Basilisk 1. The base is ours. We have control of all major functions.
Glad the pizza was on time.
That's the best. That's one of the best lines ever.
Roger that, Basilisk
How does he
1.
not know he's
Mission
gay?
accomplished.
He prances around in tights. With
All
bare
prisoners
feet.
of war
He
will
wants
be
to make
treated in
opera
accordance
to
with
him,
international
so he's got
law.
a big mustache.
We've even brought
And
pizza.
His band is named Queen.
Looks like they can shred those wills.
I'm already
Hey
getting
Gavin,
nervous.
other baby monsters don't like the G-Dog's taste in music, but I do. Could you send me a list of some shit hot bands, old stuff, or new? Up to you. I really liked
Roger
Crash.
that.
So similar to them would be cool. My buddy told me about
Strider
UK
1,
subs.
this is Basilisk. The runway is
I
clear.
like that.
You have
So
permission
anything
to
in
land.
that
The
ballpark.
party is on as soon as
Cheers,
you
my
get
boy,
here.
she says. You know what I was
Strider 1,
loving the
you
other
have passed
day
through.
that I guarantee you everyone would hate is Bow Wow Wow, the I Want Candy band. But they had a lot of B-sides that bombed, and I just fucking love. Like, Do You Wanna Hold Me? The drumming on that band was
Excellent
so
work
bizarre.
on the night raid.
I think they had 2 drummers, or they had some fucking weird bongo machine. It was almost inimitable. In fact, when Bow Wow Wow did a reunion tour about 5 or 6 years ago, they had to get the dude from No Doubt to be the drummer because he's the only one that can do that.
The plan is for ground troops to attack Farbana from both
And
the east
I
and
can
north.
take the heat if you hate that song and you hate Bow Wow Wow.
We
I
will
don't say
secure
it
air
slaps.
superiority over the
Like,
capital.
when Ryan listens to Gloria Estefan, he should recognize that he's being a douche.
For our allies on the
I know
ground.
it's but you defend all of your like at least know when your musical taste sucks. Like Stevie Ray Vaughan. Can't stand the weather. Ding ding.
I don't love him.
I could be deaf and I would look at him and go, I bet he sucks.
I think he rules, but I also.
And I think I know why. I think he rules. But if you like Crass, check out Conflict's last album, The Final Conflict. It's got some great jams. There are a lot of variety for them. And they sort of invented the punk way of singing where you're just screaming an essay at 500 people. Oh, this one's a jam. listening to this album on your motorcycle, you'll die. You'll go way faster than you can handle. Turn it up. There's violins in this song.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway.
Oh, the final clock. I'm talking about the album. Alright, that's enough. Au revoir, adios to front bottoms, morning from the North Slope. Guys and gays, I was wondering if you've heard a song called Au revoir by the front bottoms. It has French.
Our troops have engaged at Wombat Reconstruction Park, Silver Bridge, and the submerged area. We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war. It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting.
Lately, as your company commander, I felt that we young bucks coming out of the beginning should help. Put the pressure on my group, so I think I'm gonna go out there and destroy a little bit. Just to show you guys how it's done. I trust I can count on all of you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, come back and help me.
Strider 1, return line is to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel. Good luck, everyone.
Count is back in the saddle of Cyclops 2. It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
No, it's real funny.
What's the hook?
Behind my target.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a
Get your pal.
This is how we're gonna do it. All that I know about is have the second layer of
Cyclops 1, Fox 2.
Target hit. Strider 1, hostile has a lock. Missile is closing. Strider 1, break.
Playing your practice space. That's the peak, guys. You practicing that together in your garage is the peak. Fuck live shows, fuck your career. The fun you're having right now. Remember being in bands that sucked, like Leather and Spudfuck.
Our ground forces are now moving to capture Wombat Reconstruction Park. They're already engaged with the enemy. It seems the enemy was fast and detected. We can use some air support.
Our air support has stopped the enemy. Advance on the hospital.
Fox 2.
This conversation we're having right now.
Holy shit.
One of the worst.
Johnson flare deployed.
Time here, I want to wrap the G down on the job site. Make long sleeves, please. Welders and plumbers rock the long sleeves. You should mock shirts like this.
Alright, keep up the pressure. A chance in between will present itself eventually.
Like a worker shirt? Yeah, let's do that. It's really cool. Get off my lawn care. Have a number on it? Yeah. We'll just call it Get Off My Lawn
Have the
Care.
enemy's already down. That LRSSB is really something.
Alright, hey G-Dog and Almost Grown. Not familiar with the artist yet. Just found this song and it really gave me Amy Taylor vibes.
Target is eliminated.
One trailer's parked.
Roger, the park will be secured. The OTS duck cleared away.
Becoming a father. Lots of advice coming your way. It's all fun.
Water shallow.
Remember or use
We're out of sandshell. Let's get down.
HQ, we're falling back. We don't stand a chance against their air
You're
support.
an idiot. Fight your instinct and you'll be fine. That's what I
Enemy
do.
backup inbound. Forces are heading for 2 separate combat zones. We need to split our forces in 2 and meet both threats at once.
Go, Brandon, like you more than a friend.
Trigger, head for either area. Cyclops will take care of it.
Roger.
Am I dumb? Let's see.
Enemy has a lock on you.
These long intros. Oh, it's the anal and sniffer.
Anti-aircraft guns destroyed.
It's under the path, so you should know.
What a weird take. Why didn't you include the shitty one that bombed?
Special delivery.
Good afternoon, guys. I found
Man
a
on your
raised
tail.
trailer. What's this?
Hostile has a lock.
90mm.
Enemy firing.
How is your brush those teeth? Don't let me come in here and have to say it twice. This is Eloise. She's my granddaughter. What are you doing?
Support team, open fire.
My wife and I raised her after my daughter.
Okay, Trigger. The submerged area is all yours. We'll deal with the other threat.
Let's go. Move in. Roger.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Snowbirds? Things have just gone from bad to worse.
Chaffin flares deployed.
Focus on taking down those 2 planes. Do it now.
Enemy's got a lock.
Tank units, advance!
Confirming Strider 1 destroyed target.
Keep attacking. Sink the enemy and it's over.
Missile! I have to evade!
3 strikes is overhead. Lady Luck's now on our side.
Get away from that missile! They have a lock on me.
Hold them! Don't let them through!
Vessel confirmed sunk.
We've lost 30% of our fleet. It's going to be difficult to complete our mission given these circumstances.
Target obliterated.
Enemy's got a lock.
The enemy is desperately trying to stop our advance. This is going to be tougher than we thought.
You know what, Romy? I can't get over how much I want to check out 3-6 before we get to the final video. This is so depressing. Her poor father.
This is my first baby daddy. Ace.
Maintain course, we're gonna go back to
He's a
resupply.
fucking ladies man. He is fine as hell. Bitches, I had a
Strider 1, this is control tower. Make your landing check.
so it didn't matter. I truly believed if he wasn't murdered that we would have had all of our kids together and we would probably still be together until this day. Only because the simple fact is I'm a dumb bitch and he's in love with me. But whatever. I would give him a 7 out of 10.
Strider 1.
I don't really like that he was like always in the streets, but so I give him a 7 out of 10. Love him to death, still to this day. 0 out of 10 for dying. That was fucked up. Really fucked me up. But that's
You get a 0 out of 10 for dying.
this motherfucker here. This is my second baby daddy. Too tall. He's a piece of shit.
Enemy has a lock on you.
I think he has a few other kids. I've tried to find family members of his or baby mamas or anything to kind of connect him to my son, to his family. Cannot find anything. No one's ever reached out to me. No one gives a fuck. He hasn't seen his son literally since he was like 2 or 3, 4 months old. He's only seen his son like 2 times. Didn't come to the delivery, even though I called his son, asked him to come. Paid me $80 when I had the baby, and that's all the money I've ever gotten from him. He's been on child support for like 3 years.
I don't say.
So he's a loser.
I thought she was a slut.
Awful. Would not recommend.
Okay.
This is my third baby daddy. Why am I? Love the guy. Great
8 out
guy.
of 10.
Cheater, but a great guy. Good stepdaddy, takes care of his family, pisses me the fuck off. Ready to fight him.
No.
I give him a 8 out of 10.
Another 40 seconds of baby
He's
daddy.
Keep an eye on approaching fighters. They get close, we're done for.
Not totally. There's 6 more. He gets an 8 out of 10, but his third.
He ain't got no other kids, no problems there.
He ain't got no cooties, did you say?
There are small boats hiding in the ruins.
He likes
Take them out before they can approach the fleet.
So 10 out of 10 recommend.
Thanks to our air support. Picture in 10 seconds. Turn the remaining enemies into search base.
Oh, good. Number 3. Let's get to the final video.
Steer clear of the fucking allied ship. Just how many did we lose?
This is a weird video to end on. It's the last one on the list, right at 68.
The heart of the battle is the left flank goes according to plan.
Death of Jesus Christ.
We've spotted enemy backup. Check your radars.
Copy. Too much.
Trigger. It's about time we finished up here. Help other allies in trouble.
You don't need to try and target every enemy. Just keep your focus. Take one down and move on to the next.
Starving people in Africa. You focus on ruining our show. Stop putting killer mustaches on Don Lemon and sending me all these messages. I know what I'm doing here. I know that Don Lemon is an incompetent drag queen. You don't need to fucking Hitlerify his face.
I've been spiked.
Alright guys, introducing the weekend. Get fired, get in trouble, be brave, and never stop fighting.
Your air support considerably weakened organized resistance from the Emergent Army. Operation nearly complete. Just need to see it through.
Understood. Understood. All right. Understood. Understood. Understood.
I got his tail in my sights.
You're almost out of special weaponry.
Strider 3, Fox 2.
Locked on Bandit. On my target's rear. Firing.
Bandit launch missile. I've been spiked.
Nice. Target eliminated. 3 minutes remaining.
Are you okay? Status report. Enemy behind you. Move to cover.
Special weaponry depleted.
I'm on his back. Evade that missile, Strider 2. Bandit has a lock.
Maintain course to return for resupply.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Strider 1, this is Control.
And realistically, there's no tangible evidence that any human being has ever actually set foot in an extraterrestrial spacecraft.
Bandit acquired. Locked on.
It's just these crazy stories from people that claim this happened to them. And while many of these stories are very quickly cast as
2 minutes remaining.
absolute hoax, not true, not accurate, there's
Strider 1, target acquired.
one abduction story that's universally regarded
Enemies locked on. Break away.
famous alien abduction story, and that is of drugs.
Fox 2.
What made this case so famous is that unlike all of the other
I can't get away from this lock.
Locked on.
one person's first-hand account, in this case you have a full-scale police investigation. You have
Tug in the choir.
They got a beat on you. Even if this wasn't an alien abduction, let's say, how do you account for the past lie detector tests that are talking about UFOs? How do you account for the fact that Travis Walton
3 seconds remaining.
missing for 5 days?
Breaking out of the lock.
There was a full search effort.
They're after me. I need cover.
It would have been. So lots of unanswered questions. The story itself, when he was actually abducted, and then his own story about what happened once he had been abducted.
Strider 1, missile away.
Incredible story. It's been converted into books and movies to this day.
Enemy visual inbound.
It's fascinating. Reported coming out of
Still fighting.
But before we get into today's story,
All aircraft, listen carefully. This is Lancaster. We have the upper hand. The enemy headquarters is almost ours. Operation to eliminate all enemy satellites also underway. All going according to plan. The end of the war is in sight. Think of something you'd like to eat, guys? Because I'm buying.
Roger that.
Man, don't jinx us.
don't miss any of my
You're right.
Alright, let's dive
New
into
bogies. No, 5 SU-30s inbound.
22 years
It's
old.
Mr. Rex.
Had developed a bad way in his hometown of Snow Lake, Arizona. And he rode a noisy Harley Davidson motorcycle through town. He was a wild bull rider, boxer, and there was a story about Travis when he was with his friends in a car and they were driving down this road and a bear jumped out of the woods and landed in the middle of the road. Travis, without any hesitation, leaps out of his car and chases after this huge bear and scares it into the woods. And
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command.
Travis was
Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
But he was beloved by his friends. He was just like one of those cool guys. He did it his own way. So Travis and the 6 other men he worked with were runners. They contracts and clear trees in a certain area. They were not big time with huge equipment to do this. We're talking chainsaws, saws, regular saws, axes. They would just go out, blue collar, hardwood guys, clear.
Don't let Mr. X run wild. The feathers are suffering heavy
Now
damage.
these 7 men, they did a dangerous job.
Strider 1, missile launched.
When you're operating chainsaws, it's dangerous. And Mike Rogers, who was the crew boss, who was there the day of this event, he described a number of positions. He said, the men that he hired to do these jobs, they needed to be independent. It is not striking as alien encounters. On November 5th, 1975, Mike Rogers clear out this huge 1200
Scratch the last escort.
land inside the secret woods. And these were the one pickup truck that Mike owned. And Mike knew that this was going to be a really, really difficult job. It was a huge area of
Cyclops 3.
and
I've been hit. I gotta inject.
incredibly hard, so expect multiple days.
Cyclops 3 is
So
bailed out
the
safely.
first 3 days of the job, even though they were working long hours, barely taking any breaks,
Listen, Trigger, real talk.
they were
If we keep this up, someone's not going to
day, it's late at night,
Alright,
it's all day,
meanwhile, you shoot down Mr. Rex.
and so finally they wrap up, and they're all piled back into Mike's truck, all 7 of them.
Alright, grab the bait. Time to take it for a ride.
Target is hit.
Nice, fine. Give him one more.
And as they're driving, they're not really talking about what's going on.
Man, this is one stubborn bastard. He's on my tail, but he won't fly. We'd be the perfect shot at him. Sorry, stranger. My boys will let you have it.
Some lights in the forest. They would say they all noticed it, but it did not stand out as anything.
In gun range.
Bad. It just could be anything. They weren't thinking about it. But as they were driving down this road, and this light, I guess, got brighter, or maybe they couldn't help but notice it. They all started commenting on this light. They're looking at it, and somebody suggested that, oh, it's probably just the moon. And one of the guys on the other side of the truck happened to look out his side, away from where that light was. He goes, no, the moon's over here. It's on this side of the road. So like, okay, it's not the moon. And then someone suggested, oh, well, maybe it's a forest fire. Maybe we should go check it out. It could be a forest fire. And then Mike Rogers, the driver, the crew boss, was like, no,
Cyclops 1, check your stick.
or anything. And Travis, who, he's the guy that's jumping out of cars to go chase down bears, and he's like, see what it is. guys in the truck were a little on edge about it, but for us, we'll get a look at whatever this is, and then we'll leave. So they drive down this.
Cyclops 1 is down.
Wiseman, you checked already, Wiseman?
I'm sorry, Count.
Astounding.
This plane exploded.
They were all
Stay strong. We're not done
separate
here.
of what they saw.
Cyclops 2, you got the lead.
Each of them described the same thing.
Negative, Cyclops 2, you're the lead. I can't do it.
Photographs all showed that they were yours. They saw this disc-shaped craft with what looked like panels of
Cyclops
glass
4, form an element.
inside,
We need
hovering
our top gun. We're gonna take out that bastard.
off the ground.
We'll go count.
Not spinning or anything, just floating in midair, as if it was a
Good
spin.
lord. All we can do is
And
rely on
in
our
their
best pilot now.
interviews later on TV shows, the books, they say what struck them was not just the fact that there's this craft here, but how bizarre it was to see this thing defying gravity. It's not moving.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Right in front of us. And one of the men even commented at length, because he was actually, he would
You're holding your own out there.
He started talking about the structural framework of this
fine.
craft.
Have a little
and
faith.
see that there was really impressive engineering on the underside of this craft. It was just a beautiful, beautiful machine. They're looking at it. Travis is so excited when they get to this clearing. He doesn't even know what he's looking at, but much like the bear, when he jumps out and chases the bear.
Now I see why he's
As
the
soon as
king
they
of
were
the
almost
skies.
at the stop,
Triggers are
there's
only
a
hope.
clearing right next to the ship. He's jumping out of the car. Nobody else was, just Travis. And he starts walking just a little ways away from the car towards this craft. The craft doesn't move. The craft is maybe where they parked, maybe 50 or 100 feet away from them, and then 50 or 100 feet in the air. And the crew doesn't say anything. They're just dumbfounded by what they're looking at. And Travis is also dumbfounded. He's walking towards the ship.
In gun range.
He would say in an interview that he was frightened, but he was mostly curious. He knew
go
he
finish
was
the
looking at
job.
something that no one
Get Mr. Riggs, Trigger. Shoot it down,
Craft,
Trigger.
they didn't know what it was.
You can
It
do
was
it.
fascinating.
In fact, you're the only one who can.
Closer to it. And as the crew kind of came out of their initial shock,
My radar suddenly turned off.
flying object was
My data won't update.
they started telling
What was that?
they had this bad sense that something was happening, and they thought you shouldn't go near it, like, come back. Not to mention, it's hovering in the air. What if it falls? Lands
Towards
on
the
it?
sun.
Hey, Travis, come back over here.
What is that?
And it was like once one person
Star?
started yelling for Travis to
Maybe
come
an
back.
explosion?
And so Travis remembered hearing them screaming. He's not really. It's not safe to stick around here. He stops. He's just looking at it.
Listen
Travis
up.
is saying he was just.
We just lost our real-time connection with Mission Command. It's not just Mission Command. I'm not getting any response from outside our OS. Farbanti's now under OCN control. The operation was a success. We didn't get the orders that should have come after the operational success. We'll guide you to the scheduled airport. All aircraft, leave this airspace immediately.
Negative. They've got a debt to pay.
Count, we all feel the same way.
Shit.
So Wiseman died for nothing.
Our troops have engaged at Farbanti Recon...
This is... we...